This is Tom, and here's another KQ Morning Show rewind from Walser Automotive Group, walser.com. Maybe there's some millennials out there that don't know what you and Steve Dahl did, because you guys had no idea it was going to become as big as it did.
No, Steve gets to town. He's on a 5,000-watt station, and in the morning he had this shtick where he'd blow up a disco record. Back in those days, it's 6 to 10, so at 10:07, I'm... Steve, my name's Mike Veeck. I'm with the White Sox. Could we do that at the ballpark? He goes, I can't do that at the ballpark. Nobody show up. He said, we had 3,000 last week in Indiana. I don't think it'll work. I said, well, let's try it. And, of course, we scheduled it for Thursday, July 12th. We have a meeting of the coppers, and they go, what time and how many people? I said, well, we're going to open the gates at 4 o'clock, and we're going to have 35,000 people. And they laughed and thought that was the funniest thing. And at 4 o'clock, there were 35,000 people lined up. And we opened the gates at 4. There were 60,000 people inside Comiskey Park. By 6 o'clock, we sealed the gates. There are 40,000 people outside. There's a haze over the top of the ballpark. It's very sweet smelling. It was levitating. It was like a Willie Nelson love-in.
Why would it be sweet smelling, Mike? I don't get it.
Because we were trying to stimulate sales of popcorn and peanuts and other things. It was the hungriest concession crowd I have ever seen in my life. So the insane coho lips are chanting disco sucks, and the TV cameras can't find a place back. Remember 1979? You can't put sucks on TV.
Sure.
So they're trying to figure out where to shoot. They finally settle on some blue sky. And so you're listening to Jimmy Pearsall go, I don't know where these people came from, Harry. These aren't ball fans. And then all of a sudden, Steve Dahl rides out in his Jeep. We lose the first game 3-1. Who cares? There's a few albums flying on the field. I'm up in the upper deck going, they'll never call me the owner's kid. Nepotism is dead. I am going to make my name with this night. I've just set the all-time attendance record for Chicago. He blows up those records 250 feet in the air, and all of a sudden there's 10,000 people on the field. It looks like Woodstock.
Unbelievable.
And I'm thinking, oh my, Mom and Dad aren't going to dig this. This could be a problem. We forfeited the second game, only the fourth in 100 years. Man, my parents were proud. They're like, hey!
You forfeit the game. This is Tom Bernard. You just heard another KQ Morning Show rewind from my guys at Walser Automotive Group, walser.com. Hear today's entire KQ Morning Show on demand at 92KQRS.com, the KQ mobile app, or on iTunes.